Dallas Jenkins. The Chosen day. What day is it? Good to see you. Good to see you, Grandma. Today was an interesting day of scenes. So it's kind of a study in contrast. In the morning, we filmed this really big scene with about 6, 7, 8 disciples. As I've talked about, tension is building, and the disciples are still learning how to deal with each other, deal with the stress of following Jesus, the stress of building towards the Sermon on the Mount, the preparations for it, not wanting to get anything wrong, and some of the arguments that take place as they're jostling for position within the group. Who's the leader? Who isn't? You know, we got newcomers coming in, and some of the disciples get a little resentful of that. An overall note is like yesterday. Pace, pick up the pace, pick up the energy. Annoyance, you're all grouchy. Like, I mean, Andrew's the most grouchy, but now if you want to move, that can also weaken it. If you're just kind of moving over here, that makes you look weaker than if you stay put. Or if you want to play it, you can be like, come back on the line.
That's what that's what it feels like, because it feels like I'm trying to get on with my day, but he's still bugging me. So that's why I'm kind of like, hey, you know,
sure.
It's still, you didn't get it right.
So just have a reason to come over here as opposed to just...
Well, I was going to wash, I was just going to put a bit of water on my hair.
Then we shot 2 scenes this afternoon, both that took place in tents, which is a little bit of a challenge because you have to fit in. We have these, you know, these tents aren't huge. 2 actors plus an audio guy plus a camera guy, and we're also trying to make sure that no lights coming in. So we made that work. But the 2 scenes that we did are just so precious. It's we've got Mary Mother and Tamar in one scene, and Mary Mother's kind of taking Tamar under her wing and kind of getting her familiar with how things are going to work.
When we hear him say hello, that's when we leave, or
yeah.
when she says
hello, I come bearing apricots, and you guys both get up, and then the scene, the whole these are a delight, I'm having mine by the fire, are over there. You go get the apricots there.
So we don't start leaving while we're talking. It's
Correct.
Hello that brings
Correct. And then we've got Mary Magdalene and Rhema in another scene. And there's this really beautiful scene, I was almost emotional watching it, where you see Mary Magdalene teaching Rhema how to read and using scripture to do it. And so it's just 2 really quiet but beautiful scenes. It's great to see scenes with just the women sometimes. And there was a big contrast between those scenes and the big scene with the boys. In spite of the rain, we got some good footage. It was a nice day of just some really sweet dialogue. And tomorrow we'll pick it back up with hopefully no rain.
Just one more thing. I was thinking of saying, tonight is our last night at this camp. It is? Yeah, Rabbi told me last night. Is that fine?
How dare you? Who do you think you are? Does it say
maybe
George Xanthus on the script?
Co-writer? Shadow writer, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, of course.
Come to Texas, they said. Everything's better in Texas, they said.
Hey there, it's Dallas. I'm the creator of The Chosen, and I'm happy you're watching this on YouTube, but the best experience for The Chosen is in the app. Go look up The Chosen wherever you get your apps, download it, it's totally free, totally easy, check it out.